Hello my Pisces and welcome to my channel. This is Hidden Faces Tarot. This is a reading for the mid-month of June 2022, so take the messages as it resonates, okay? This may apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node signs. So let's just get started. If you know your placements, you can watch the other videos posted, okay? Alright, let's get right into it. As you can see, I've already pre-shuffled the cards with some clarification and some oracle messages, okay? Alright Pisces, let's get right into it. So the first card here we have, so the deck that I'm using today is actually the Tarot of Oppositions. So it's actually a deck that has two images that are mirroring each other, but one's the reverse version and one's the upright version, okay? So the lighter, more colorful versions of the deck is the upright position, and the more darker grayish coloring in the card is the reverse, okay? Alright, so Pisces, the first card here we have is the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is about wanting to put in the work, okay? And this is somebody who is paying attention to the details, you know, making sure that whatever they're working on is being looked at in every angle, okay? As you can see that this person is quite detailed with working on the one pentacle, right? So this person wants to make sure that whatever they're working on, whatever plans they're putting into action, every detail is been looked at, okay? Now Pisces, this could be your energy, this could be somebody coming towards you or somebody in your environment, okay? But this is somebody wanting to put in the effort now, okay? To clarify the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Two of Swords in reverse and we have the Fool in reverse, okay? Now with these two messages that come out here with the Eight of Pentacles, with the Two of Swords, this is saying that somebody is now making a decision that they can see very clearly, okay? In the past, this is someone that perhaps made a decision without having all the information, okay? They took a leap of faith in a direction without looking at the pitfalls, okay? This is somebody that leaped into a situation and didn't land on their feet. Okay, so now this is somebody that's wanting to put in the details. They're looking at everything because they know that in the past when they took a leap of faith without like paying attention to the details, it actually didn't get them the success, okay? With the Two of Swords, this is somebody that did have a choice in the past between two, okay? Now with the Two of Swords is, you know, having a decision but not knowing what the outcome of either situations will look like, right? Because this person's blindfolded. Like they don't know the true outcome of either of the decisions that were presented to them. So they just kind of went in a direction as the Fool because they didn't have information. They didn't have any guarantee on either side of whatever decision they had to make, right? But now this is somebody that is paying attention a little bit more closely to what decision they're making because they no longer want to be the Fool, okay? They realize that by being the Fool and taking a leap of faith in the direction that they did take, it didn't pan out, okay? It actually perhaps put them in the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, where they perhaps lost out on, you know, something abundant, okay? But now it's in the upright, so this is somebody that's paying attention to the details of making a decision. The next message here we have is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is learning a lesson, right? This is pages are all students, but in this particular page, with this particular Page of Swords, this is somebody that's now looking at the facts, okay? Like I said, they're paying attention to the details. They're doing their research. Whatever direction they're choosing to go in, if it's work or romance or any sort of decision in their life they're making sure that they have all the information this time, okay? Because they realize that in the past, you know, by clarifying the Page of Swords, we have the Moon and we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. There was a lot of deceptions, right, in the past with the Moon. The Moon is about deception. It's about not seeing things clearly, right? This person made a decision in the past as the Fool, not knowing what they were getting themselves into, okay? And there were a lot of lies and deceptions involved in the direction that they went in, right? Only to find out that it would end in a really bad ending, okay? Because the Ten of Swords is about, you know, through deception, there was a lot of betrayal. Every sword that was put in was each betrayal, okay? Not only betrayal from other people, but this is from this person as well, right? Because they're realizing that Sometimes the Ten of Swords is self-betrayal, because it's like you put yourself in a situation without understanding it truly, without doing your research, without making sound judgments, right? So not only is this betrayal by the person that you put your trust in, but it's also you betrayed yourself by not doing your due diligence in looking into a situation before you leaped, okay? So now it's in reverse, but you are healing from the situation, because now you realize, with the Page of Swords, you've learned that whatever situation you took a leap in, it was all deceptive, right? And to clarify the moon and the moon, we have the Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse is the Empress upright is about abundance, right? It's about fertility, it's about growth, it's about something brand new, right? The Empress also represents, a mother. This could be pregnancy as well, but this Empress is in reverse. So whatever situation, Pisces, that you got caught into, it wasn't the truth. Now, for example, with the Empress in reverse, this is somebody that didn't give to a connection like perhaps, you initially thought that they would, okay? Maybe you you had really high hopes for this connection or situation that you were in, right? With the Empress in reverse, this could also be, someone where you find out that, if there was a child involved with this Empress, that perhaps the child was not yours, and that was the deception, okay? So it's like things like that came to light. There's something that was hidden, and you found out that whoever you were dealing with, they were very deceptive, okay? And through your research of the Page of Swords, you found this out, okay? Whatever the deception is, regardless, it had to do with an Empress in reverse, somebody that wasn't nurturing the connection. This is somebody that could have lied to you as well. Okay, for example, if this is a pregnancy and someone told you that the child was yours, and you found out that it actually wasn't, because that you took a leap of faith into that direction, believing this person, only to find out after doing some research of your own with the Page of Swords that was a lie, okay? And the next message here we have is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is somebody that is, now ready to speak the truth. This is somebody that wants to bring in clarity, okay? This is somebody that is confident that, with the clarity that they bring, the conversations that they bring, okay? Now, Pisces, if this is you, after this ending with this Empress in reverse, you have decided, whatever direction you're going to take, that you are a little bit more methodical now, right? You're definitely using logic. You're using more of your head in the direction that you're going, because now you're showing up as the King of Swords, right? So you definitely learned your lessons from a past situation, and you're more mature now with how you approach situations, right? To clarify the King of Swords, we have the Six of Swords in reverse, and we have the Two of Cups. Okay, now, with this message here, Pisces, it's saying that you have put an end to a situation, okay, with the Six of Swords. With the Six of Swords, you do not need to bring this past situation with you wherever you're going, okay, because you have put an end to it. You are done with it. You have learned your lessons, and you're going to leave the past in the past now, okay? You do have something that you want to go towards, which was the Two of Cups. Somebody that you see as your mutual partner, somebody that will give equally to a situation, somebody that can give you what you bring to the table emotionally, okay? Because in the past, you were dealing with someone that maybe just wanted to be with you for the wrong reasons, either financially or just somebody that just wanted to hold on to you, okay? But you're realizing that, you need to put an end to this past situation in order to find something where it's more balanced with the Two of Cups, right? To clarify the Six of Swords in the reverse, we also have the Ten of Cups in the reverse, okay? You realize whatever situation you had put your time and effort into, where you may have thought that it was the Ten of Cups or the potential of being your happily ever after, it actually ended up not being that at all. Okay? Because you realize when you encountered, another situation, or you feel like you have somebody out there that's meant for you, okay, with the Two of Cups. because the one that you were with, or the energy that you put in there, wasn't your true Two of Cups. And you've learned this now, you know, based on everything that has happened in this past situation with you, Pisces. So you are ready to put that to an end, okay? The next message here we have is the Death card. The Death card, now this card is upright. Okay, so this is you ready to, you know, after putting something to an end from your past, you're ready to fight for what is it that you really want, okay? Because as you can see here with the Death card here, there's, you know, there's the sun in the background. It's like you're ready for a new day. This is, you know, a resurrection of a new version of yourself, okay? Because whatever you went through in your past, it definitely transformed you as an individual. It made you look at things very differently. It's brought so much clarity to your life. Now you're able to make decisions based on your experiences that you've gone through, right? And you can take that experiences now and move forward. And that's the transformation that has occurred through this past situation, okay? To clarify the Death upright, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Wands upright, okay? So now, you know, with this Death card here, it's definitely saying that you are no longer wanting a new beginning in any situation from your past, okay? Because, you know, and I mean, whatever situation that you were dealing with in your past could have also caused an ending and a new opportunity for you, okay? For example, if you found out, you know, that say you were dealing with someone and then they were pregnant, meanwhile you were getting to know somebody new, you had to give up that new opportunity because, you know, you found out that perhaps you were going to become a parent, only to find out later on that the person that claimed to be pregnant with your child perhaps was not telling the truth. Okay, so therefore it caused you to miss an opportunity. Okay, now, you know, but now that you've put whatever situation that was in the past and you've completely ended it, you want to fight for the opportunity that was missed in the past, okay? Because the Ace of Pentacles is, when it's in the reverse, it's usually, you know, this is a very practical, solid offer of commitment, you know, something very stable. But this opportunity was either missed or delayed, okay, in the past. And because you were dealing with an ending or putting something to an end, there was, you know, a delay in accepting this offer, or it was just completely missed altogether, okay? Or you're wanting to come back in with the Seven of Wands and really fight for this connection again, okay? The one that you had to give up. And the reason I say give up is because, you know, you're coming back to fight for it because you're looking for a second chance. Judgment is about having a wake-up call, right? But this is also about, you know, your spirits and your guides and your angels are pushing you towards somebody, you know, that is truly meant for you. And this is a wake-up call to you, and it is you wanting a second chance with this individual now, because whatever deception you were tied up in, it stopped you from moving forward, okay, Pisces? But you are ready to fight for, you know, this Two of Cups connection that you may have had with someone in the past, okay? Because you are wanting to come back for a second chance. The next message we have here is the Empress. Now, this Empress is in the reverse. As we can see, she showed up here in a clarification as well in the reverse, right? So this is the reversal of this card, and this is the reversal of the clarification card of the Empress. So, you know, with this person, again, it's saying that, you know, whatever you believe to come out of this situation where you may have thought that this could have been your person, you know, you realize that there's nothing here. This person has nothing to give, okay? They came into your life to actually take from you, Pisces, okay? Whatever way, shape, or form that is, like I said. But this person, you know, they're sitting in a lot of, it looks, you know, it's very dark, and it's like, it's quite barren, right? There's nothing here that is growing. Okay, so whatever situation this was, you didn't see it going anywhere, okay? And this is the Empress in reverse. This is somebody that does not nurture whatever she has in her life. She does not give nurturing energy to it for it to grow, okay? So you realize that this is no longer the person for you. They are no longer nurturing the connection with you, or no longer you perhaps don't even see this person in the same way anymore for whatever reason. If you were in a relationship with this person, or if this person lied to you about, pregnancy or whatever the case is, right? Everybody's situation will be different. But you no longer see growth with this individual, okay? The next message we have to clarify: the Empress in reverse is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Page of Pentacles in reverse is about no longer putting any sort of effort, okay, in dealing with this individual, because the Page of Pentacles is trying to talk things out, work it out, being very patient, communicating in a very grounded manner to get results, right? But this is in the reverse. You realize no matter what you say to this individual, nothing changes in their energy to where they are, giving to the connection with you or bringing any sort of growth or abundance, right, in their own way, shape, or form. This is somebody that does not contribute. So you are done trying to talk to this person or, ask more of them, because, they are not willing to give much more, okay? The next card here we have is the Five of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands is about releasing the conflict. You're no longer talking about what you want changes in your connection with this individual. You're no longer dealing with the conflict. You're just putting it all down, okay? You're done dealing with this individual, because now you're thinking more logically, right? It's almost like the emotions out of this connection are no longer there. There's not a lot of cups in this reading here, Pisces, so I can tell it's very matter of fact, your direction that you're taking now. It's very, I wouldn't say it's cutthroat, because I don't think, Pisces, you guys are necessarily like that in your energy, but, you're definitely more logical now as opposed to emotional, right? Because like I said, there's not a lot of cups here. And the only cup I do see is the Two of Cups, but that looks like it's pertaining to someone else, okay? But when it comes to this other energy that you're dealing with, there's no emotions here, because you see right through this individual now, and you're no longer dealing with them. You're no longer wanting to talk things out. You're no longer wanting to fight for this connection, because you see that this person does not bring anything to your life, okay? Now at the bottom of the deck, Pisces, we have is the Lovers. The Lovers, this is with the Two of Cups here and the Lovers here, this is what you're looking for, Pisces. You're looking for something that's very mutual, something that can grow, okay? Something that there is an equal give and take, something that means more to you on a very deep level, okay? And, for you, Pisces, I think you did find this in an individual, but I think that you invested your time perhaps in an already existing connection or someone from your past, okay? And I think you soon realized that, what you were actually investing in had no potential of growth, okay? Because with this Lover's card here, you can see that this is all dead, dry lands, right? I mean, there's nothing here to grow. So you invested your time and energy into something that just always remained this way. There was never any potential of any sort of growth beyond where it was. And you're realizing that you don't want that anymore. Because when your world can look so much more colorful with somebody that has the equal amount of energy to give to you, the difference is quite huge, right? So I think that you're realizing that you no longer want to give your time to a situation that just drains you, okay? When you can have a relationship that looks like this, right? Or life with someone that can look like this, where it's more brighter, it's more colorful, right? And it's mutual. So I think that's what you're really learning here, Pisces, and you have decided to make the changes because of this realization, okay? And the bottom of the deck for our clarification cards is we have the Five of Swords in reverse. You've decided to walk away. You're giving up. This is about defeat, giving up on a situation, right? Because the Five of Swords upright is about wanting to win at all cost. And perhaps at some point, you did feel like you wanted to fight for this connection. Perhaps this is somebody that you invested a lot of time and energy into. And regardless of it never working out or coming to terms with the situation, you constantly just stayed there and sort of fought for this connection, that one day it would be better. only to realize that, maybe it's time to give up. Maybe it's time to walk away, because no matter how much you fight for this connection, you still feel like you come out empty-handed. Okay, Pisces? And I think that's what you're realizing, is that you're starting to realize that, you need to start making yourself happy. You need to not be in situations where you're just staying there because you're trying to keep things kosher, or keep things where there's no disturbance in the everyday reality, okay? Meanwhile, you're really unhappy with, where you were, so. But there is an ending here, Pisces, because you are looking for your Two of Cups. You're looking for something more mutual, and perhaps you did encounter somebody in your past or somebody in your life that does bring this mutual love to you. Because this Two of Cups is upright and the Lovers is upright. That means there is a connection that you've encountered that is very strong. It's a very deep soul connection with someone. And I don't think that you could really forget that connection, because it made you see how empty the connection that you were in was, okay? And I think that's what caused the transformation for you, Pisces. Now, with our oracle messages here, we have Palm Tree, which says stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, flexibility. Okay, and then we have the Twin Flame card, Twin Flames. So you're seeing that, with another connection like the Two of Cups, whoever your Two of Cups is, okay, your Two of Cups is not the same energy as the Empress in reverse, because that is a different energy, right? Because you were dealing with somebody that wasn't your counterpart, but you did encounter somebody that has the mutual affection, the mutual love, and it was a very strong connection. So that's the person that you see stability with, you see growth with, and because the connection is so strong, it could definitely be a twin flame connection, or just a higher level soul connection, okay, that you feel a sense of ease with. And I think when you started to realize that, how easy that connection was versus what you were dealing with, I think you saw the difference, that, you were not with the person that you were meant to be with, Pisces. The next message here we have is the mature woman. Now, this is somebody that could be older in age, or this could just be somebody that you find to be quite mature for their age, okay? So this is the person I feel like you can connect with much better, just because the maturity of this individual. You feel like you can have, a proper conversation where you can kind of grow together, give opinions that will help push each other further, right? So you have encountered somebody, I feel like, that is this Two of Cups connection, as well as Lovers, in this mature woman, okay? Now, keep in mind, it doesn't have to be a mature woman, it could be a mature man, okay? Because gender is irrelevant in tarot, right? But if you're a masculine, you have encountered a mature woman, or that you find to be mature in their energy, okay? And you are wanting to go back in this person's direction now for another chance, because you were not able to accept this opportunity in the past, right? Because this mature woman could have brought the Ace of Pentacles that is sitting in reverse here, that you had to, that was a lost opportunity, okay? The next message here we have, it says South Node. Now, the South Node in astrology is, it says destined to release, okay? Now, our South Node is our qualities and patterns and behaviors that we are familiar with. It is things that we are good at or familiar with, so it's hard for us to release them or change, okay? Now, for example, if your South Node is in Capricorn, let's say as an example, you would be someone that is always focused heavily on your status, your work, things like that, okay? But what it's saying here is that side of your South Node actually needs to be released, because the opposite of Capricorn would be Cancer. So what it's saying is that you need to move towards more of your Cancer North Node and release your south node. Okay, so this is just an example, Pisces. If you guys do your birth chart or know your birth chart, you'll be able to know what your south and north node is, okay? And the reason I always say to look those up whenever I start my readings is because I don't think people realize how important the north node is and the south node, because it actually guides you to help you move in the right directions in your life. So when you're at a crossroads and having to make a decision, if you know what your north node is, it'll make it easier to pick the direction, okay? But what this card is saying here is that, you know, based on the situation that you may have stayed in the past, you stayed in a pattern. You stayed in a pattern, a cycle that always was the same. And that's your south node. It's staying in something familiar because that's what you know best. That's what you know how to do well. And you just stay there. But what this card is saying that it needs to be released, okay? In order to move forward into your north node, you have to release your behavior and habits and cycles of your past. The next message we have is self-love. Now with this card here, Pisces, this is definitely telling me that perhaps you made a decision in the past that, you know, where you knew that you never did not feel fulfilled in that decision that you made, or where you were giving your time and energy to, but you stayed there anyways. You did not want to disrupt what was already established, even if it meant at the expense of your own happiness, okay? So your lesson is actually to learn how to put yourself first, okay? And I'm not saying that that means like you're a selfish person because you're only thinking about yourself. No. When we talk about self-love, it's about knowing when to make a decision when things aren't meant for us, or things aren't safe for us, or things that are unhealthy for us that we're able to release because we love ourselves and care for ourselves enough to look after ourselves, okay? And that's not selfish. That's called self-love, okay? So that's the difference between knowing when to give more and when to pull back, okay? Are the people that you're giving to, are they deserving of what you're giving? And are they reciprocating back? If they are not, you're giving too much. You are not giving yourself self-love. You're being taken advantage of, and you're allowing it to happen. Saying that you are, you know, working off of lower vibrations and simply ego, okay? Because self-love makes you humble. It also makes you learn to appreciate and care for yourself, okay? So that's something that you are learning through this journey of this transformation with the Death card, and releasing this deceptive codependent energy that was relying on you too much and not really bringing anything to the table, Pisces. I think you're really switched your energy, because the King of Swords is somebody that will not tolerate anything that does not serve him, okay? So you have learned your lesson because you've switched your energy. Because Pisces, you're not normally, you know, the King of Swords is not normally your energy, okay? Because it's an air sign energy. It's very logical. It's very factual, right? And Pisces, you guys are the peacemaker, the lovers of the zodiac. So for you to transition into this King of Swords, this is you having to put up strong boundaries against people that are taking advantage of you, okay? So you are learning your lessons, Pisces. The last card here we have is Kindred Partnership. Now, Kindred Partnership is similar to the Twin Flames card here, okay? You know that in order to get what it is that you're looking for, where you have this mutual connection with somebody, you have to release anything from the past. You need to release old cycles, old people that do not benefit your growth, okay? People that take advantage of you, people that think that they can walk all over you, people that try to dominate you, people that try to make decisions for you, you know, things like that. Those are all things that you need to eliminate from your life, Pisces, because that's the only way you'll be able to evolve as an individual, and, you know, you will find your partner that is meant to be in your life, okay? And I do see that there is somebody in your peripherals that, you know, is a twin flame soul connection, okay? That is in the background here. But the prominent energy is you finding out somebody in your life was very deceptive, and you're seeing their true colors now, and you have released that individual. But there is, you know, a much higher level love connection here that's sitting in your peripherals that you are wanting to go towards, okay, Pisces? That's the messages I have for you today. This is a good reading. It's a positive direction, Pisces, so just stay on track. If you're losing hope in the situation, thinking that, you'll never get there, baby steps. Everything takes time, and even learning things about people, learning about yourself, that takes time. It's very easy for readers to be able to do a reading in 20 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever. But sometimes this energy keeps going, as long as your journey allows it to go, right? Meaning that whatever steps you're taking helps you progress forward. So whatever the situation here is, you are moving out of it and into something much positive. Okay, Pisces? But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Take care, and don't forget to subscribe to Hidden Faces Tarot. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.